What's up, Internet? This is Kyle with Slapshot Toys and Comics, doing another Square Enix Marvel Universe variant play art figure. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Venom figure. Growing up as a kid, Spider-Man was always one of my favorite characters, and one of the main reasons for that was because I immediately loved the look of Venom when I saw him in the comic books as a child. And really liking the look of Venom and getting into Todd McFarlane's art and things like that, I really grew to appreciate Spider-Man. And I try to collect as much Spider-Man and Venom things as I can. So I wanted to go ahead and do a review of this just simply amazing figure. So and here is Venom out of the packaging, and I've got to say, I think this may be my favorite figure in all of my collection. The design on this is flat out flawless. Everything from the design, the sculpting, to the paint apps. I mean, this is just an absolutely brilliant, menacing looking Venom. And I don't think that you're going to get any better. This guy is expensive, but I mean, he is worth every single penny. There's not enough I can say about him. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories that Venom does come with. He comes with, as with all Play Arts figures, the Play Arts stand. Real simple. If you've seen any of the Play Arts figures, you know how it works. You just got to put it together. Real simple to put together. But it's a fantastic stand. I really enjoy it, and as I've said in my previous videos, I use it a lot for my selects and other figures as well. But he does come with several interchangeable hands. These are the ones that he actually comes with on the figure when you get him. They're just like little grabby claw hands, but some really nice paint detail right there on the armor over the knuckles. And then on the inside, the sculpting's awesome with just the symbiote kind of wrapping around the hands there. It just looks really, really, really good. And then he's just reaching out with his little claw fingers, about ready to dig into something. So you get two of those. Those are that pair. We also get two fisted hands. Same design as far as the knuckles and all that. Just looks really good. I mean, the paint on this figure is just absolutely outstanding. But yeah, so you get the two fisted hands. And now you do get three versions of these like symbiote goop hands. And these are my favorite. I have the other two actually on the figure currently being displayed. But I mean, just the sculpting on this and the paint apps, I mean, just the detail on this is stunning. So you have, Venom reaching out for something and shooting out the symbiote. It's just unbelievable, just the amount of detail and the paint with the blue and then fading into the black. I mean, it just looks amazing, this webbing. It's just stunning. Yeah, so it comes with three of these, and then the design of each one is different as far as the length of the webbing, how far it shoots out, and those type of things. And then last but not least, we have the alternate Venom head, which is just remarkable. So the other one's just him with like the sinister grin on his face. This one has the mouth open, the classic iconic tongue just hanging out, and I mean the detail on this thing is just unbelievable. With all the little marks there on the tongue and the reds and pinks, and even just the teeth on the head itself is just awesome. I don't keep this head on it very often, only because my Marvel Select Venom, I have the exact same head, and I like to have them be a little bit different, and I like that head the best in the Marvel Select version. And I really like the other head that you'll see when I actually show the full figure. But I mean, the eyes are just amazing. It's got the little bit of blue paint, a little bit of purple, and then it goes into the silver. The turquoise that you can see, I don't know how well the video will pick up, but the turquoise just through the black and the sculpting. I mean, this is just an amazing figure through and through. And this head sculpt is just it's a masterpiece. These are the accessories that you get with Venom. Let's take a closer look at the Venom figure itself. And like I said in the opening, I think that this figure is phenomenal. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're a Venom fan, if you're a Spider-Man fan, this is a figure that you really want to add to your collection. No video, no pictures actually going to do this figure justice with just how amazing it really does look. I mean, everything from, like, we zoom in here just to the head. I mean, the detail that is on this figure is insane. As you can see, just the paint sculpts of the shading from the purple to the silvers, you get this like kind of greenish blue to gray in the paint of the head. I mean, you get the purple with the red of the lips and gums. I mean, each one of those teeth is just meticulously sculpted. This is just an unbelievable figure. You have all the sculpts, all the detail in the head sculpt, and this is only one of the two head sculpts. You get the second one with the tongue flying out as well, and then you go down to the neck, and I mean, just all this detail with the lines there of the symbiote goop. It's just stunning. And I love the way that they did the chest. So you get the alien spider, or basically like the alien Venom spider, but more of like kind of a futuristic, I don't want to say robotic, but kind of stylized to him. And just the paint apps are just insane. Again, with the purples to the silvers, and then just the blacks and blues that are in Venom's body. Then you go down here with the torso, and again, just the sculpting work is just unbelievably cool. And the paint just... I can't say enough how well the paint and everything turned out. And then same with like the Spider-Man Play Arts figure. You get kind of the webbing throughout some of the figure. It's really apparent, like right there on the bicep right there. Go down to the hands. Now I do have the symbiote like goop hands displayed on them just because I think they're phenomenal. Like, they're just unbelievably looking. There he has some of the kind of more harder shell, like the harder shell armor, if you will, on the forearms there. Back, same thing. You get that really cool Venom spider logo. Let me push that out so you can see. And then some more of the sculpting, and it's just stunning figure. And then the legs are almost kind of, I don't want to say they're identical to the Spider-Man, but they're very similar in that they have like the webbing wrapped kind of around. Again, they have the knee plate, knee pad, and then the boots as far as like the webbing kind of wrapping around it. It kind of looks like hard armor, and then your feet. Then they even have some cool little webbing sculpting in there on the bottom of the foot. Again, I cannot tell you just enough how cool this figure really is. Alright, so if we take a look at the articulation on this figure, it's actually surprisingly good. This Venom actually weighs quite a bit. There's a definite good heft to him. So he can be a little bit hard to get to stand by himself. I use the stand most of the time, just because with the amount, how much he does weigh, especially on the top half, it just makes it a little bit more stable, and I can pose him a little bit better. But if we're going to take a look, so he does have a head swivel. He also has a little bit of a neck swivel, so that helps out. He can look up quite a bit there, so if you take a look, so he can look up quite a bit there, and then he can look down. He does have here at the chest, he does have side to side a swivel, and that will go quite a bit. His arms move out about to that wide. All right. He does have a bicep swivel. He is jointed at the elbow. Does have a forearm swivel. He has articulation at the wrist, and that does swivel as well. He doesn't have much. He has a little bit of a hip rotation, but not a whole lot. But the same with the Spider-Man. It's a little bit more all up in here for him. As far as legs, he can kick about that high. His knees are double jointed. Get you a good shot of that. So it's not as good as Spider-Man's, but it's not. The double joint works pretty well with this figure. There is a bit of an upper thigh swivel there. There is no calf rotation or anything like that, but there is some swivel down here at the feet. And it does kind of this weird, it's almost angled when you rotate it. It's not a straight just rotation. So keep that in mind. He does have toe articulation, and it obviously goes backwards and forwards. Once again, I know I've said it probably 50 times during this review, but I have to give it up to Square Enix. I mean, they absolutely hit a phenomenal home run with this Venom. I think that everything from the design to the paint just is phenomenal. This is, in my opinion, the must-have Venom collectible. I don't think I've ever seen a Venom figure that can even hold a candle to this one. Now, do keep that in mind. This is a variant play arts figure, so that means it is not comic accurate. It is not any film accurate. It is an artist's interpretation of what they feel like Venom should or could look like. And to be honest, I kind of wish Marvel would adopt this version. It's just a phenomenal look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you guys did, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. I hope to have a lot more content, including Hot Toys, Play Arts figures, Marvel Selects, anything I can get my hands on. I'm going to try to review as quickly as possible to the release date. So hopefully you guys will join me in these reviews, and I'll get a lot more content up, and that will be it for now. I will see you guys later.